Welcome back to the Renovation Diaries. At this point, we're 1 month into the renovations and there is still so much to do. In this series, we take you along our renovation journey. In this vlog, you'll see the house coming together even more, with the plasterer at work and us painting the house. Have fun watching! Hello, it's Friday. And we're back in the house. Now this is the start of a new vlog.
Oh, sorry.
With the plasterer, he was in the house this week and he needs 2 more days next week. But he did do a lot already. Just not the living room and the kitchen. But I believe upstairs everything's done.
Upstairs everything is done here.
And the hallway. It's done and it's... Oh, it looks so much more spacious.
It's insane.
But also I think because the stairs is covered and less dark.
Less dark.
Let me show you.
It's, I don't know, like the look of the plastered walls is just so nice.
Look, here it is. It's like a beige color. So obviously we're still gonna paint this after the stucco is completely dry. And here you can see the stairs. Like we have the stairs covered, so it won't get damaged. But looks so much more spacious because all of this is done and we could have never done this ourselves. Holy moly. Oh my gosh! You were right, the house looks almost new. Except for the door frames right now. Because they're sanded. Holy moly! Where does this came from? Oh, that's what he uses.
That's what he uses.
Holy moly! It's gorgeous. It's Friday again, a week later. We didn't do anything in the house last week because the plasterer was still doing his job. He's almost finished. He did all of these walls except for this one and this one. So these two. That's all he needs to do. He's doing that on Tuesday next week and then everything is done. We were supposed to be on a vacation right now, holiday, so we sort of have this weekend as an extra renovation weekend. Today we're focusing on the heating units. We just... Oh, are we gonna get that out?
No.
Use the other one.
Yeah.
Today we're focusing on the heating units because they are removed from their spot right now. So it's a perfect opportunity to sand them, which we just did. 4 down here and 3 upstairs. We're gonna prime them right now and then paint them tomorrow. Okie dokie. Good morning! It's Saturday, the next day. Yesterday we spent a lot of time on the heating units, but they look so good right now. Hi, it's Wes. So there's primer on it now, and today we can actually paint them.
We should do the bottom as well.
Why?
I don't know, but it's...
You're never gonna see it.
No, but it's so obvious.
Yeah, but then you have to do another layer of primer. So I wouldn't do that. We're never gonna see the bottom of those heating units.
Okay.
They're so wide, look, because on the bottom you can see the difference with how it used to be. Look, that's how yellow they were, and that's the primer. But we're not gonna paint the bottom because we're never gonna see that. This is the heating unit that is supposed to be over here, but it's such a difference, especially after we apply the paint today. Yay! And then today we also want to start with the walls upstairs. We need to prime those. And then maybe later today or tomorrow we can actually start painting upstairs. We also want to paint the ceilings upstairs. That's something we can do already if...
Primer.
It's primer? Yeah. Okay. So that's everything we're going to do today. It feels like we have all this extra time because we weren't supposed to be doing renovations this weekend. So everything that we are doing this weekend feels like we're giving ourselves a head start of some sorts.
Yeah, we have a bonus.
Yeah, it's like bonus time. Yeah, and I'm glad like the things that we are doing now, you actually see result very quickly.
Yeah, we can also paint that.
Yeah, that one. I wouldn't do the wooden beam up there because he's gonna do the ceiling.
Yeah, we need to wait till that's finished.
And the wooden panels at the stair.
Yeah, we need to wait for slides for the primer.
For the primer. Okay, we're gonna get some help from Wes's sister and her boyfriend. I'm excited for today. You're not.
Hi.
He's tired. You're not looking forward to it.
No, I hate painting.
You hate painting? I like it because you can see result very quickly.
Yeah, no, it's just...
I'd rather paint than remove tiles.
I'd rather remove tiles than painting. And we need to go to the Hornbach as well.
To the store. But no, we're gonna do it on Thursday. Yeah, but that's for another day.
Yeah, that's true.
We also need to order the Electra from there. The
yeah, the socket.
Yeah. How pretty they are. Good morning, it's Sunday and the next day again. We did do a lot of work yesterday. I didn't even vlog much, but we had such good help from Wes's sister and her boyfriend. We did a lot. The heating units are painted. Me and my sister-in-law painted some door frames, some wooden panels, and we have the first two rooms in the first layer of paint, or almost all of the walls, except for the walls where the windows are, because the plasterer did those later, so you want to wait with painting them. But look, how good does this look? We're gonna do another layer probably next week, but it's absolutely beautiful already. It's so gorgeous. It looks so good. I can't wait for the floor, to have the floor in. It's gonna look amazing. Good morning.
Morning.
We are both tired.
Yes.
And Wes didn't like painting yesterday. He doesn't like painting. I love it because you get to see result very quickly. But Wes didn't like it.
I hate it.
Yeah, you hated it. Anyway, today we want to continue with the tiles in the kitchen because we removed almost all of them, but there are some tiles left underneath the cabinets, and we were debating on not removing them, but in the end we probably are going to remove them because then the skirting board is closer to us and then we're probably gonna bump our feet into it.
Yeah, or there's the chance that the board that separates shuttles the kitchen, that
skirting board.
Yeah, that's right on the edge of our new floor and the tile. So that's some places you can see the tile, and some places you cannot. So
yeah. So we don't want to do that next week because next week we have lots of help with painting and we don't want to create dust while people are painting downstairs. Yeah. So we're gonna try to see if we can do that today. We're gonna see. Hopefully we can do that. It's a bit of a difficult job because the cabinets are heavy and we need to lift them while we remove the tiles. So it's gonna be a pain in our butt. We have to do it at some point. Well, we don't have to, but we prefer to do it, yeah. This wall in the bedroom is also painted. This one isn't because we're gonna paint this gray, but you can see the difference so well between what's painted and what's not. These two walls are also painted, and then this one is not gonna get an extra layer probably because we're gonna build a closet right in front of this. So this is good, it's good enough. We already put primer on the walls in the hallway yesterday because back then we were thinking we're just gonna paint today, but then we changed our plans. Yeah. But with the primer on it, we actually need to paint them today, and also this wall.
Yes.
So that's a bit more work than we thought we would have. Anyway, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna put my overalls on. We're gonna get started. This mirror is incredibly dirty.
No, it's really clean.
No. Okay.
Klein beetje, toch?
Niet te veel. Is painted gray, absolutely gorgeous. We're done for today. It's an early finish for today because it's 2:30, 2:30.
It is.
Something like that.
Yeah, 2:30.
Perfect. We started removing the small towels underneath the kitchen. We can't do all of it because some towels are under the dishwasher. And it's a difficult thing, so we're gonna wait for my dad, I think, who will be here next week. He has amazing ideas when it comes to renovations, so we need his brain for this.
This is mine?
Yeah, that's yours.
Hi.
You're proud of the towels? Look, over here they're all removed.
Yeah, I'm really proud.
And then this is the part that we still need to get rid of.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do that next week. We cleaned everything else because the plasterer is gonna come in for one more day next week for that ceiling. So it's all as clean as possible for him to do his job. And then upstairs we did a lot of painting. We painted the hallway, especially this one. Ooh, that looks good.
That looks really good.
I know, on camera it's really...
Oh, but on the eye it's really clean.
It's really nice.
It's really clean.
Yeah, it has trouble focusing because it's all white.
It's all white, yeah.
And then in the bedroom we did this wall, which looks very stripy right now on camera, but that's just because it's drying, I think. And then the heating units are perfect as well, which we did yesterday.
Okay, I'm gonna need to do the...
Yeah, the pipes.
The pipes.
Yeah, we need to sand those as well and paint them. But we'll do that another time. Next week is painting weekend.
Yes.
Hello you guys, it's Thursday, it's another day. And today my parents and I moved some stuff to the new house. They had some stuff left at their place that we can use. Like my brother and I, we used to have some loft beds, and it was like a super smart system where you could take the bed out, which we use now at their place, and as like a guest bed. And the shelves on the side you could use just as shelves when you took the bed out. So they told us that we can use those as shelves in the garage. So they brought us that. And my grandparents, their old, what's it called? Like a bed base? We can use that, and it's actually a really good brand in the Netherlands. I just looked it up, like new, these things are 700 per one, and we have 2, so that's insane. So we're gonna use that as our bed, and I'm gonna sell my bed in my apartment. So yeah, they brought that over, and then they dropped by my place, so we could move some more stuff from my place already. We brought my outside lounge set. Look, it's already standing outside. It's not fully assembled yet. I wanted to do that right now. Just as a quick little task, this weekend it's gonna be amazing weather. So we're gonna have the couch outside over here. We can all chill as in our breaks. It's gonna be amazing. So I'm going to assemble that and then going back home basically. But we will be back tonight because we have another scaffolding. This is also plastered where it needed to be plastered. So we're gonna paint this. And as you can tell, these ceilings are high, so we need another scaffolding to be able to paint this wall also. But for now, just going to assemble the outside lounge shed, and then Wes and I will be back tonight to build the scaffolding. And then this weekend is going to be painting weekend. The entire weekend we're going to paint the entire house. Fingers crossed we're going to make it. Done. Hi. It's Saturday. I forgot to take my camera with me. It was bound to happen. Again? This is the first time.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But it was bound to happen someday during this entire renovations. So I'm just going to film with my mobile phone today. Yesterday we did a lot of things in the house. All revolving around painting.
Was this my roller?
Yeah, that was the small roller. My dad painted the ceilings upstairs. We painted the walls upstairs that didn't have a first layer yet. What else did we do? Applied primer in the entire living room. What else? We did so much. Removing towels, the last few towels in the kitchen. We have another scaffolding in the house to paint that area. And this weekend we want to finish painting everything. So downstairs needs the first layer and then the second layer, and upstairs needs the second layer of paint. So we're gonna get to work. A friend of mine is coming over today, and tomorrow we have loads of help because then my parents are coming over again and some friends. We better get started.
Yes.
Yay. We now painted this entire area. The walls on the side, this one and this one, are pretty good. They're gonna need, I think, another layer. This one as well, but the ceiling and the wall on this side where we applied the drywall, they're gonna need another few layers, at least 2 more layers, maybe even 3. You can clearly see the green blue color under it, but okay, at least the first layer is on there, and we're gonna continue that ceiling later today. And then we also painted this wall and this entire wall and this side piece. Wes is going to grab some lunch for us, and I think my friend arrives within like 15 minutes. And then the 3 of us are going to have lunch, and then Wes and I are going to do this entire wall. And I'm going to ask my friend if she can paint the hallway. So that is gonna be like this area under the stairs. We already did this wall. This small area needs to be painted, and then this section, and the section under the railing, and this needs to be painted. We're gonna wait with this big area because we have to figure out how to actually be able to reach that part. So that's for another day. That's probably something we'll do after we move, or maybe in 1 or 2 weeks. We'll figure it out, but it's not something that we're gonna do today. Applying some kit to the door frames. Days later, and we did so much in the house this last weekend. I was also so focused that I didn't really grab the camera that much, because sometimes you just want to hurry up and want to do everything quick, and then I think about filming, but then I'm just like, nah, I just really want to finish this right now instead of pausing it, grabbing the camera, setting it up, continuing my task, and then after a few minutes pausing again to stop the camera and then continuing the task. And sometimes I'm just like, no, I want to continue this because we only have a few weeks left of the renovation. We have 2 more renovation weekends, and then the 3rd weekend I'm going to move. So the end is very near. We're gonna make it though. It seems like everything is going to schedule. Everything is painted right now. Every single wall, there's 1 cluster of walls that we applied green paint to, and that needs to get a 2nd layer, but everything else is painted twice or even a 3rd time. So it's perfect. It looks so good, you guys. I promise in the next vlog I'm going to do like a tour of how it is before we move and everything that we've done. I think that will be nice. And the planning right now is that the next weekend we are going to install the floor, and hopefully we get that done within those 3 days. And then we have an extra spare weekend the week after, so just for like small tasks, small to-dos, maybe painting the pipes to the heating units. My dad already sent them, so we can paint those. Is there a lot of other things to do? Probably. We'll probably come across some more tasks like we always do in this renovation. No, but we're on schedule. We're doing really well, and I can't wait because in 16, I feel like 16 more days I'm going to move, and I can't be more excited. The house is absolutely gorgeous, especially the part in the living room with the high ceiling. It's so gorgeous now that it's painted. I can't. Anyway, I wanted to stop this vlog right here. I feel like I've filmed enough already, but I promise in the next vlog I'm going to do the house tour. Lost my words there. The house tour that I was just talking about, where you can see the house before the move, and I'll talk about everything that we've done. I think that would be fun. Anyway, if you like this one, please do a thumbs up on this video. You would help me tremendously by doing that, and I'll see you very soon in the next video. Bye guys. Doei doei.